I used to have it all. I used to be completely geared, and now I just have my chest piece and my leggings. I lost my sword. I lost so many levels. So this story all started when I was, going around, and I was having fun and riding my horse and spearing creepers with my spear to get gunpowder. And then one blew me up, and the horse died, and I lost my axe. And I'm gonna die again if I stay out here for too long. So yeah, I lost all those levels, I lost my horse, and I lost my netherite axe, but it didn't let that get me down. I went in netherite mining, I got myself some more netherite, I got the axe back, so that's nice. And then I decided to use that axe for resource gathering purposes. So I went to the nether. Okay, they're not angry at me, good. And then I was chopping down trees. I was actually more blowing them up with TNT just to make it go faster, to get the crimson wood. And then, in that chaos, I accidentally blew up some zombified piglins. They all swarmed me, and I died around here. There was lava right there. And so all that stuff burned. And I thought, oh damn, that sucks. I lost a bunch of netherite wood, but I should be able to at least get my netherite tools back. Except no, I only got my pickaxe back, my axe, my chest plate, and my leggings. My sword is gone, and my boots and my helmet. And I'm being attacked. No, stay back. Oh, no. And I also lost my shield too. And I probably shouldn't have even had a shield. I probably should have had one of these instead. I have way too many of them. I spent all that time getting back up to 50 levels only to lose it again. I thought that my netherite should have survived the lava, but no, it's just gone. And it couldn't have despawned. It was right there. So I thought, oh, maybe a mob picked it up, and I'll just go get it from them. But no, it's gone too. Anyway, that's the state of how things are in the unironic Minecraft survival world. Sorry I didn't do the usual intro. So, I've just been recording random bits and pieces of stuff, what I've been doing. I made a cactus farm for some reason. Oh yeah, I remember why I made the cactus farm. It was because I made that over there. God, I miss having Depth Strider. Basically, I was just making this target practice thing, and oh, yep, see? There's fireworks. And I had to use green dye for that. In retrospect, I probably could have just smelted some sea pickles to get lime dye and used that, and it would have matched up with the coloring. And yeah, that's kind of also how part of the reason why for my first death earlier, because I was gathering all the gunpowder to get all the fireworks, because these have to be double strength rockets, double propulsion, because the dispenser goes into this hill, so it has to rise above that to around here. I did arrange it so that it should only do the firework if you get a bullseye like that. I had this idea where I would just get a bunch of people and we get one guy to just run around through it, and we all get piercing crossbows, and we fire trying to shoot both the target and the uh, the moving target. And I was thinking we could have like soul sand here, and we put a pumpkin on their head just to make it more confusing. It's not cyberbullying, it's perfectly fine. I also set back up my old sugarcane setup because it turns out this is actually way faster than that automatic farm. Like, look, I just a stack and a half of sugarcane after just like 30 minutes of waiting. And after a similar amount of time between harvests, no, probably double. Here's what I've got. Not only is it pretty inconvenient, look, only 30. I'm just gonna consolidate this into one chest because I don't think I'm ever gonna fill all this up. And if I want to automate, and if I auto, if I want to automate, and if I want to automate, and if I want to automate, this, I should probably just make a new one. So yeah, this was supposed to be the day when I this was supposed to be the day when I, make a prismarine farm to get revenge on that monument. But yeah, now I think this. Wait, is this going to be a regearing episode? All right, what do I have on this helmet? Fire protection 4. I mean, I think they updated it to be that multiple special protections can work. And this will give me less general protection, but I guess it's fine. Really, it's the sword that was the big deal. Oh, and it doesn't have soul speed. Do I have soul speed? Please tell me I have soul speed. No. Swift sneak, but I don't need to replace these. I guess I'll just upgrade it. There's some other random clips that I'm not really sure where to put that I recorded, so I'm just gonna put them here. And yeah, maybe this becomes a full episode, or maybe this is just like a bit of a random episode. I don't know. What's the shortest episode I have in this series? 5 minutes. I think we can get a bit longer than 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna underhype my next video and just say, or maybe it'll come out before it. If it did, I'm just gonna say it was that UHC video where there was like no fighting at all until the end because I only know like 4 people and we were all too spread out and everyone else died off screen. Essentially what I was afraid would happen when I made that video happened. Alright, oh, there's just random drowned with a trident and a zombie nautilus. That's interesting. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know, I'll figure it out later. Or maybe it'll just despawn. I just went into this river to get ink sacs. It's midnight when I'm recording this. I've also got some new wolves here. I was going to, try to wait until I got the final wolf variant, but I've come to accept that I'm never going to get that variant. The grove biomes are too small to spawn anything. So I'm just gonna create like a kennel or something to start building up my dog army that I'm never gonna use because there's no one else on this in this world. Okay, I'm back after like a week or something. And I've been trying to get the XP needed to finally replace my sword. I've been investing in villagers, and I've been breeding up cows so much that we're suffering a bit of a population crisis. So I should probably start thinning the herd. I I do have a sharpness looting in fire aspect sword, so I can just yeah. I've also got some new wolves here. I was going to, try to wait until I got the final wolf variant, but I've come to accept that I'm never going to get that variant. The grove biomes are too small to spawn anything. So I'm just going to create like a kennel or something to start building up my dog army that I'm never going to use because there's no one else on this in this world. Okay, I'm back now. This is being recorded way in the distant future, but I decided that I needed more clips, so I actually have the levels for to combine the swords. I was holding off on it because I wasn't sure what to rename it, because I'm not sure it might be too expensive to rename if I don't rename it here. And also, I was thinking of leaving that for next episode. You know what? I'm just going to leave it for next episode, and whatever the comments say, the non existent comments say, that'll be the name of the sword. Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure where to put this in, but I got rid of the fence around my base. I guess it just wasn't aesthetically pleasing. Now this means I have a bunch of copper grates and cut copper that I'm probably never gonna use, and it's all waxed, so I can't exactly reuse it for anything that isn't unoxidized copper color or slightly oxidized copper color. Anyway, that's gonna be all for now, folks. See you next time. Bye.